We're gonna sow these sweet peas this morning. These ones, which I pre-soaked, and let's give them a go. First thing I need is we're gonna sow them in these deep root trainers, because they do need a deep pot. I need first to get some more compost here ready, and I'm going to sieve it. This is my homemade compost. Just get some extra in here just to make sure I find enough. Some more. This homemade compost is just last year's manure, horse manure, that has been in the compost heap for a year. See a lot of people tamping their compost down in the seed trays and what have you, and I think all it really needs is just a tap down, just to settle it, make sure there's no big air pockets, because seeds actually need the air as well as the moisture to germinate. So there's no tamping down here, that's pure just tapping down on the surface there, just to settle it, and they're all flush now. So what I really need to do now is just make a hole about 1/2 inch deep in each one. To drop the seeds in. Quickly do that. Soil is moist. It's cold, it's only about 5 or 6 degrees in here, but that should be okay for sweet peas. Right, let's see how much I can get out of this. If these come good, I'll certainly save some more seeds for next year, but I'll make sure I label the seeds and also make sure that they're kept in optimal conditions. It's going to work out about right. I think they said it was 30 seeds, but I'll soon tell you. Maybe okay, there we go. Right, I'll just push these seeds in the holes, the ones that didn't go down. Make a label, of course, not that it needs one because I know exactly what these are in the deep trainers, but I will anyway. So they've been soaked, they've swollen slightly, they've had some chamomile tea on it, which just helps to break down the hard shell of the seed coat. So fingers crossed this time they work. Okay, I think I'll call that, apart from the label, which, wait, I'll do that now. Now I do have a cover for these. They come with a cover. They got a bit damaged by leaving it in the sun, but that's fine. It's all done. So the next thing on the agenda is my peas. I tried to get Oscar, but couldn't find them, and I've got these early onward peas, which are just dwarf, very early peas. They're to replace the failures that I've had previously sowing, and just no germination. Again, I either put it down to mice or the seeds are sown. So trying again. So I'll be sowing them in these pots to get them going and keep them on a hanging shelf away from any mice. Well, let's give it a go. Double sieve some of my homemade compost. This compost is quite moist, so it won't need much in the way of watering. Again, just a tamp down, no need for a tap down, I say, no need for tamping it. You need to have that oxygen around, well, air around the seeds. An easy process now. Stick my finger into the first hole in the corner of each pot. Hopefully when these grow and get to about 4 to 6 inches high, I'll be planting them out in my I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to plant them yet. I might put them in the pots that I previously had for the failures, but there again I might just put them out in the garden in the bed where I want the peas and beans to go this year. Okay, let's give that a go now. These haven't been soaked, so these are going directly in. I've got plenty of peas left for next year. They should be still good for next year. I'll take them away. Back to my seed store. Now I'm just going to put my finger down to the first knuckle so these go down to make sure they're all down to the bottom of the hole I made. Then I am going to water a little bit on top of the seeds before I cover them over with soil, with compost. Again, no tamping down, just smoothing off the tops so they're covered. Right, these will have a label put on and then put into my little cold frame which is set up here. I thought about putting them on my hanging shelf, but I think they'll be okay against the mice in there. Early onward. 31st of the 1st. And there it is. Sweet peas and peas sown for today.